Hey all, it's Puckhead here, and I'm just getting back from Summit 2012. And man, what an awesome experience. If you weren't there, first of all, you need to go. So check out coachsummit.com and see what it's going to take for you to get there next year, because you want to be there. Like, it's so cool to be right there where all the news is cutting and happening. And I think the thing that people took away from this summit was the most exciting thing was going to the individual coach trainings. You know, seeing Pete Pena talk about how to build a business. Monica and Dave Ward talking how to manage and balance your time, especially when you're in relationships, and still treasuring and nurturing the time that you have for your individual relationship, so on and so forth. Josh talked about running challenge groups. I've been a coach for 5 years, still listening to Josh. Like, I learned all kinds of stuff. So really cool just to be there. But in the event that you didn't make it to Summit, the thing that you need to do now is get to the Super Saturday that's coming this weekend. And that's going to be like your mini Summit review. Like, it's going to be all your local leaders coming out and telling you what they learned about at Summit and how to take that forward into the next quarter for you. But coming away from Summit, like, I had some reactions about like kind of what they're teaching and how everything's going there. And I'd like to sit on it, but I just can't. And with all due respect, corporate is telling you how to promote and do the business so that it's shiny and it looks good and everything's fun and nice. But like, coming away from Summit, if I'm an uninformed coach, and I know this because I've talked to a lot of new coaches, it's like, what do you want to accomplish? That's great. You went to Summit. What do you want to do? And what they say to me is like, that's awesome. I'm going to come back next year and be a 15-star diamond and like do all the Success Club points and go to Buenos Aires. Because that's the new trip this year if you're a top coach. And that's awesome. And honestly, if you do that, you're going to build a great business. But that's not what I want. And so people say to me, it's like, Jason, great job. You know, you're 8-star now. You're going to be 9-star in a couple weeks. That's incredible. By the time you get to Summit, you'll be 15. And I'm like, no, I will not. Not unless that happens naturally and organically, because I understand the comp plan. If you sit here, and I don't want to show you my cork board here next to my desk because it's horrible looking, but what is right here at the top of my cork board, it's the Star Diamond rankings. Like, this is how much you earn and you make for being a Star Diamond, all the way from Diamond to 10-star. You notice that it doesn't show any numbers after 10-star because that's, and that's because you don't make any more income. So I don't want to be 11-star. I mean, it's nice for recognition, and that just has to go to how you're driven. Really, because there's only 6 human needs, right? Certainty, uncertainty, significance, growth, learning, and contribution. You are driven by one of those 6 things. And as much as I would like to say everybody's driven by love and contribution, like making this world a better place to live and, living purely from love, and I just want to contribute and give back and like cherish each other, that would be awesome. We're not at that utopia yet. We're really in a culture and a society that lives more off of significance and certainty. So what does that mean? Like, I'm driven by significance. How can I tell that? Well, do you like recognition? That's significance. I want to feel like I'm doing something important. Are you driven by certainty? Certainty? Yes. Do you have a job that tells you they're going to pay a certain amount every week, and maybe that's $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000, but yet you don't go out and pursue your dreams because you're certain you're going to get that $100,000 a year, even if that means you're passing up $500,000 or $1 million a year, which is totally possible because I saw 10 people on stage at Summit that had already done that. So it's just be conscious of where you're coming from. And if you're driven by recognition, if you're driven by certainty and significance, then go up there on stage and be the 15-star, because it's nice to be 15-star and to be recognized from it. That really fills up my significance bucket. But for me, that's not the case. So they're like, well, if you don't want to be 15-star, what do you want to be? And so first of all, it's significant to say why I don't want to be 15-star. I mean, I want to be 15-star, but it's not my driving force. The composition plan that we have now that can change, rule number 1, this can change. So be aware of that. is you can make as much. Okay, first of all, how do you make money with Team Beachbody? Number one, the easiest way to make money off the bat is commissions. When I sell a product, I make a 25% commission. Sometimes that's staggered a little bit if I do challenge packs or I sell bonus packs or combo or diamond packs. You can make slightly different commissions. But if you want to make a lot of money right out of the box, you make commissions. Long term, you make money from residual money. And residual money comes in the forms of cycle bonuses. So I have to build a team to make cycle bonuses. So really what this sheet is for me is it shows me what the cycle bonus maximums are. So as an emerald, I can earn a maximum of $250 a week. As a ruby, it's $1,000. As a diamond, it's $2,000. As 1 star, I can make $3,000. So from 1 star and on, I can make $2,000 more than that rank. So if I want to be a 2 star, that means I can make 4 star. 3 means I can make 5. That goes true all the way up until 9 star, which is 11. And 10 star, which is $12,000 a week. I'm not making this up. It's in the comp plan. So going off those rules, what do you think you make if you're 11 star diamond? What's the maximum you can make? Well, Jason, you told me it's 11 plus $2,000 extra for that amount. So if I'm 11, I can make 13,000, right? Sounds logical, but no, the answer is 12. You can't make any more money after you go past 10 star, all the way through. So there isn't any advantage in going above 10 star with the exception of recognition, and number 2 is a quarterly bonus. And I don't know or care to say what the quarterly bonuses are for 15 star, but let's be generous. Let's say it's $50,000 a quarter. Well, you take $50,000 a quarter, divide that by 12 weeks, it's going to be less than, I'm saying that. I don't know what I'm thinking is true. So $50,000, I'm doing the math, so bear with us here. I thought Jason was a technical guy. How come he can't do math? That's $4,000 a week. Whew, that's pretty good. So I agree with that. If you can go out and be 15 star diamond, you're going to make an extra $4,000 a week. But you know what? Next quarter, maybe that's 48,000. Maybe it's 40,000 because there's more 15 stars in there. Beachbody is definitely making more money quarter after quarter after quarter. But there's more people becoming 15 star quarter after quarter after quarter. So that means that amount, if I could have got the first quarterly bonus check for 15 star, that would have been huge. And people did that. Yolanda Harris, Christine Dwyer got those first checks and they were huge. By all means, if you can do that, do that. That's not my strong point. I don't do really great at signing up star diamonds all over the place. Partly because I don't come from an organization that's already built teams like that and can structure it and design it best to get to 15 star diamond quickest. And both of the people I named before did come from organizations that they backed it and they backed it up and they structured it and they did it in the best profitable way. Nothing against that. If you have that clout, do that. Do what's best for you. So with that being said, that's $4,000 a week. But yet I have to maintain 15 diamonds now for, I believe it's 8 out of the 12 weeks in order to get that bonus. And if I screw up 1 week, then I'm not going to get that bonus. So it's very hard to manage that. With that being said, I would rather have different goals. And so what are my goals? Number 1 is I want to maximize the volume on my team so I can earn the biggest cycle bonus possible. Let's say that's number 1. Well, number 0 is helping people achieve their dreams. If that's fitness or income, like my best goal is to help people do that thing. Number 2, just what I said. Maximize the volume on my team so I can generate the biggest bonuses possible. Because that's residual money. That's how the biggest people get paid the most money. Number 2 then is have whichever star diamond rank is necessary to actually obtain the bonus that I've created through the volume that I've built up of my team. And then number 3 is to go on some of these cool Success Club trips. I love them. Like this last year we went to just a great trip, right? We went out to Nassau, Bahamas, Atlantis, and this is like a trip of a lifetime. People didn't even think they could go there, and they're sitting there. So it was awesome. So I wanted to do that. Now, was it really important for me to go to Tahiti? I would have loved Tahiti, although it conflicted with another trip that I was at, and I kind of really didn't have time to go this year. But I was not willing to do the way extra amount of work that it takes to get to Tahiti. So that's what I ask you. Are you happy this next year going to Disneyland, or do you want to go to Buenos Aires? Because if you want to go to Buenos Aires, I can show you how to design a team that gets Success Club points in such a way that you can do that. If you're happy just going on the Success Club trip, which is not only going to just be 10 coaches, it's going to be all the people that qualify to go to Disney, and it's going to be more fun, then all you really need to do is Success Club 5 for 3 months out of the year. You can buy it. Now, if you do Success Club every month, there's more awards and everything. So me, I choose to do Success Club 5 every month. But that's my third goal. Number one, maximizing the bonuses, the volume in my business to maximize my cycle bonus. Number two, having a high enough Star Diamond rank so that I can actually obtain all the income that I've earned off the cycle bonuses and off the volume of my team. And then number three, getting my Success Club points. So I say Success Club 5 and I get to go on the cool trips. If you want to build your business a different way, you have every ability to do so. And I can help you do that too. But if one of your goals is to make this the most profitable business you can and help the most amount of people, number one, achieve the health and fitness results they want. Number two, achieve a good business. These goals might work for you. So I just had a burning desire in me to say that. A lot of people come to me and like, how do you make the business, build the business great? Well, that's one way. Yes, you can go and become a 15-star diamond and you get these nice bonuses, right? But instead of being a 15-star diamond or 16-star diamond, how about you build 8 2-star diamond centers and you cascade them? And that way when you do it, you're going to make a $30 commission down here and then potentially $18 commissions in 7 other centers. At some point, you make so much money off of all these cycle bonuses that you could give away products and still make money. Now, I'm not advocating that anybody give away products and make money. But if you structure it this, you're going to get paid more for the individual work you do. So that's why I'm teaching people to build and build deep. Hey, that's my 2 cents, folks. People ask me all the time, how do you build a business? That's one way I build a business. If you came back from Summit, I want you to see not only is it cool to be a 15-star diamond and be on stage, which, I was on stage, so I appreciate that. I do enjoy recognition. But is it more important to be 15-star and go on the trip, or is it important to build the best business that you can that's going to have residual money over time and help you achieve your dreams? By all means, if you want to go to Buenos Aires, create a business center where you're making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 a week and buy your own trip. That's up to you. Just bring it, everybody. In essence, I'm a servant trying to help other people accomplish their dreams. If that's fitness, business, whichever. Hit me up, jasondiebel.com, and let's talk. I'll check out your business center. What I say is I have what I call a 2-star diamond call or a 2-hour call, whichever. 2. It's a 2 call, 2 and 2, because I'm helping people get to the 2-star diamond rank, and that takes about 2 hours for me to analyze your business center. So I'll go through, I'll look at your downline, I'll look at your structure, I'll look at your volume, and I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I would do. And I've been pretty successful at this business. So if you want that kind of advice, hit me up. If you're a downline person, upline person, sideways person, like what I want to do is make this business more productive, which, check out the tools, coachtoolbag.com, coachingcodes.com. If we can help more people do this business better, then we accomplish Carl's visions quicker, which is, reversing the obesity epidemic in this country and the world long term. So that's what I'm after. If you want those things, hit me up.